The Independence Key to Financial Freedom: Spend Less or Spend Smarter. The ultimate guide: achieving financial freedom. Reaching financial freedom is a dream for many, but it takes more than just earning a higher salary. It's about making smarter decisions with your money. In this ultimate guide, we'll explore whether the true key to financial independence lies in spending less or spending more wisely. Are you ready to unlock your financial future? Let's get back to today's video. The Independence Key to Financial Freedom: Spend less or spend smarter. The ultimate guide. Discover how smart money choices can unlock your path to financial independence and a more intentional lifestyle. Have you ever considered achieving financial independence decades before most people? Imagine living life entirely on your terms, not at 65 or 70, but potentially in your 30s or 40s. Sounds impossible? It's not. In this video, we'll show you exactly how it's possible. We'll explore real, actionable strategies that can transform your future and open the door to a whole new way of living, freer, wealthier, and more fulfilling. You'll also discover how the decision to change your environment, your city, or even your country can unlock what we call a blue ocean of opportunities, inspired by the powerful concept in Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne. So here's the question. Do you really want to spend the best years of your life waiting for a retirement that might never give you the freedom you deserve? Or are you ready to make bold and smart moves now so you can start living the life you truly want much sooner? Because today you'll discover something you probably already know deep down, but may not have fully embraced yet. The most important thing isn't how much you earn, but how you spend your money. These are the key concepts. Pay close attention. What's the traditional approach to spending less? The idea of spending less is simple. Cut unnecessary expenses and lower your cost of living. It means making sacrifices in your daily lifestyle to save more. While this approach can work for some, it's often hard to maintain if you constantly feel deprived. So, what does it mean to spend smarter? And why is this the modern path to freedom? Spending smarter focuses on intentional spending. Instead of simply cutting costs, it's about getting more value from every dollar you spend. Think of it as investing in quality over quantity. By carefully choosing where to allocate your money, you can save more without sacrificing comfort or happiness. What's the secret to financial freedom? Balance. To truly achieve financial freedom, it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about finding the perfect balance between spending less and spending smarter. By striking this balance, you can work toward financial independence without giving up life's pleasures. So, here are the key points. Pay attention. 1. Spend less. Cut unnecessary expenses to save more. 2. Spend smarter. Make intentional spending choices to maximize value. 3. Find balance. Combine both strategies for lasting financial freedom. Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Whether you choose to spend less or spend smarter, the journey to financial freedom starts with you. Take small steps today to build a safer, more fulfilling tomorrow. You can spend better and less, and do it in a better place. How? By making smarter choices with your money, you unlock the path to the financial freedom you've always dreamed of. To achieve financial independence, you don't need to earn more, you just need to spend smarter. By cutting your living costs, simplifying your lifestyle, and making wise investments, you can reach financial independence much faster than you think. Here, you can achieve financial independence without earning more. This could mean changing your country, or if that's not what you want, changing your home and/or lifestyle instead. In fact, we have other videos where we talk about moving to a new country or continent. Here we focus on a mindset shift that lets you stay if you want in the place you're in, while changing how you manage your home and life, even towards minimalism. We'll go beyond that because our vision of minimalism is much more complete than the traditional one, giving you greater personal security and a higher quality of life. This is the real secret to financial independence. Imagine your money as a garden. If you plant the right seeds, investments, savings, and carefully nurture them, mindful spending, you will eventually harvest a bountiful crop. However, If you focus only on planting without tending to your plants, or worse, scatter seeds everywhere without a plan, your garden will never grow as it should. Financial independence is like a well-tended garden. It's not about having more money, but about paying closer attention to how you manage what you already have. Many believe the key to financial freedom is earning more, but the truth is it's about taking control of your spending and daily habits. It's not how much you make, but how you use what you have. A small mindset shift can lead to a huge impact on your financial life. In this guide, we'll explore how changing your environment, lifestyle, and mindset can dramatically improve your financial situation. Maybe it's time to move to another country, downsize your home, or choose to live more mindfully. Every small step brings you closer to your ultimate goal, financial independence. Let me share a secret you probably already know. Every coin counts. Your spending habits directly impact your financial freedom. With this video, we truly want to help improve your life and guide you toward a brighter financial future. Have you ever thought that every single coin you spend on non-essential things could instead become a concrete step toward your ultimate financial independence? What is the real cost of unnecessary expenses? Spending $10, $20, or $100 on something unnecessary isn't just an immediate cost, it's a missed opportunity. This money could have been used to 1. Invest for passive income streams. 2. Build an emergency fund. 3. Pay down your debts. 4. Fund your future financial freedom. In other words, every unnecessary purchase delays your path to financial independence. Building financial independence one coin at a time. Financial independence isn't achieved overnight. It's built with intention, consistency, and awareness, coin by coin. Every small choice matters. 1. Saving today means having more options tomorrow. 2. Cutting the unnecessary frees you from consumerism and brings you closer to freedom. 3. Investing wisely turns money into a tool, not a master. Financial minimalism. Maximum freedom. Adopting a minimalist approach to spending doesn't mean deprivation. It means choosing carefully. It means valuing your money and using it with a clear purpose to build a free, stable, and independent life. So, every coin can be a stone or a ladder. Every coin you spend can either hold you back like a stone or lift you closer to freedom like a ladder. It's up to you to decide whether to use it for consumption or for building your future. Later in the video, we'll give you step-by-step guidance on how to do this, with a 360-degree approach that touches every aspect of your life, not just what you buy in stores, but especially how you choose the home you live in. Because choosing your type of housing can dramatically change not only your expenses, but also your future security. For example, check out our video on the blackout in the Iberian Peninsula. This channel is dedicated exactly to this, to improve your life. Right now you might feel stuck in a job, a routine, a place that no longer inspires you. But what if the solution was simply to change your mindset? An intelligent, intentional, and strategic change. Change your pace, change your mindset. In that change, you could find freedom, growth, and unexpected opportunities. So in this video, we'll discover 1. The best strategies to achieve early financial independence. 2. How to transform your lifestyle and mindset. 3. Why changing your mindset, and maybe even your city or country, could completely change your financial future. 4. And how to build a life that's not only richer but truly worth living. If these ideas resonate with you, you're already thinking in the right direction. So, stay with us. This could be the video that changes everything. Subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and let's dive into the journey toward early financial freedom, starting today. Where moving improves life. Where? Which is the best country for you? Where? Which is the best house for you? How? Which mindset is best for your living? Where? Which is the best country for you? Factors to consider: quality of life, countries with high standards of health, education, and safety, economic opportunities, job market, professional growth, and entrepreneurial opportunities, Environmental sustainability. Countries committed to environmental protection and promoting renewable energy. Community and culture. Inclusive environments that promote diversity and integration. Where, which is the best house for you? Features of an ideal home. Energy self-sufficiency, use of renewable energy sources such as solar panels and geothermal heat pumps. Sustainable design, eco-friendly materials, thermal insulation and rainwater harvesting systems. Functional spaces, environments that promote productivity, creativity and well-being. Integration with nature, gardens, vegetable gardens and green spaces that promote a connection with the surrounding environment. 5. High-efficiency buildings that minimize energy consumption. Three. How? Which mindset is best for your living? Key principles. Gratitude. Appreciating what you have and recognizing the small daily joys. Mindfulness. Being present in the moment, reducing stress and enhancing satisfaction. Adaptability. Being ready to change and adapt to new circumstances and challenges. Community. Building meaningful connections with neighbors and like-minded individuals. Housing solutions that promote minimalist and sustainable living. Examples of positive mindsets. Minimalism, living with less to focus on what truly matters. Slow living, adopting a slower, more reflective lifestyle, reducing daily hustle. Ecology, integrating ecological and sustainable principles into daily life and home management. Use of natural materials that provide comfort and reduce environmental impact. Interconnection of the three aspects. These three aspects, choosing the right country, the right home, and the right mindset, are deeply interconnected. Your choice of where to live will influence the type of home you can afford, and in turn, the lifestyle you will lead. Adopting a positive mindset helps you make the most of the opportunities offered by both your location and your home. Mindful living, sustainability, minimalism, slow living. Focus goal, a blue ocean of opportunities for your future. The world is full of opportunities waiting to be explored. With the right mindset and the right information, you can navigate this blue ocean and chart a course toward a more fulfilling, self-sufficient, and happy life. Sustainable living, positive mindset, self-sufficient home future opportunities. This video inspires you. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future content about improving your life through mindful and sustainable choices. Share this video with others who could benefit from this information. And remember, your future begins with a mindful choice. Today, self-sufficient home, future opportunities, mindful living, sustainability, minimalism, slow living. First things first, let's clear up the difference between economic independence and financial independence. These terms are often used interchangeably, but they actually have subtle differences. Economic independence means being able to support yourself without relying on others, usually through work. Financial independence means having enough wealth to live without depending on income from work. Here's a detailed explanation. Economic independence. This refers to the ability to secure your livelihood through employment or self-employment. In other words, you're economically independent when you can cover your expenses without relying on others for income. Financial independence. This condition is achieved when you have sufficient financial resources to live without needing income from work. You can cover your daily expenses and needs without working to make a living. In practice, financial independence is a step beyond economic independence. You can be economically independent by working hard and earning enough income. However, to reach financial independence, you need to build assets that generate passive income, allowing you to support yourself without working. For example, someone can be economically independent by having a steady job and enough income to cover expenses. But to become financially independent, they might need to invest part of their income in assets like stocks or real estate that generate passive income. In essence, economic independence is the ability to support yourself through your work, while financial independence is the ability to support yourself without working. Financial independence is a broader and more ambitious goal that requires more planning and resource management. That's why here we focus on financial independence. As you've probably already guessed, it all comes down to a mindset shift, embarking on a path toward full mindfulness, because the real key is smart spending. This is the secret to achieving financial independence. You don't need to earn more, you just need to spend more wisely. This is the true secret of financial freedom. Reaching financial independence isn't necessarily about making more money. While many believe the key is simply earning a higher salary, the truth is that financial independence is more about how you spend and therefore how you think, because everything starts with your mindset. Whether you live in a high-cost city or juggle multiple jobs to make ends meet, the journey to financial freedom can be simplified by making smarter choices with your money. Spending consciously is the most effective way to take control of your financial future. It's not about working harder or earning more. It's about changing how you live and manage your money. In this video, which is a true guide, we'll explore how changing your environment, lifestyle, and mindset can dramatically impact your financial situation. This might mean moving to another country, something we cover in other videos. But today, we focus on how to make substantial changes in your daily life and where you live to adopt a lifestyle that leads you to your goal. And beware, we're not just talking about minimalism like many other videos do. As you'll see later, we provide tools to maintain your lifestyle, but at a much lower cost through the concept of a self-sufficient home. And again, this is not just about solar panels and heat pumps, but something much more complete and 360 degrees that also prepares you better for potential emergencies or disasters. What are these changes that could be the key to financial independence and living the life you desire? Let's start with the first one. The importance of smart spending. Spending wisely doesn't just mean cutting luxuries. It means acting intentionally, being deliberate with your expenses, prioritizing what truly matters, and eliminating unnecessary costs that drain your resources. Being more mindful about your purchases allows you to save money, build wealth, and invest in your future. The psychology of spending. Why and how we spend. What's the psychology behind spending? Most people spend based on habits, emotional triggers, or social pressure. Whether it's impulse buying, the need to keep up with others, or buying out of convenience, unconscious spending can prevent you from building wealth. A. Emotional spending, shopping to cope with stress, boredom, or sadness. B. Social pressure, the need to show a lifestyle to fit in or impress others. C. Unconscious spending, buying without truly considering the long-term financial impact. Changing your mindset and becoming aware of these factors will help you make better financial choices. How cutting unnecessary expenses helps you save more. Imagine stopping eating out 5 times a week or canceling unused subscriptions. These small changes add up over time. Financial experts say cutting superfluous expenses could save you thousands of euros each year, money you could redirect to savings or investments. For example, 1. Coffee. Spending $5 every morning on coffee adds up to $150 a month or $1,800 a year. Imagine redirecting that money toward investments or an emergency fund. 2. Subscriptions. Many people forget about monthly subscriptions to streaming services or gyms they don't use. Canceling a few could free up hundreds of euros annually. As we said, with this video we want to give you the ultimate guide to a more sustainable and happier life. When it comes to living better, people often think it means spending more material possessions or luxury goods. However, there's a completely different philosophy gaining ground: spending smarter and less consciously to actually improve your quality of life. But what does this really mean? And how can you do it? In this guide, I'll show you how to save money, choose a simpler and more fulfilling life, and make smarter choices when it comes to your home, daily expenses, and lifestyle. We often spend impulsively without realizing there are cheaper yet equally satisfying alternatives. With concrete examples and practical tips, discover how you can live better, spend less, and maybe even move to a better place, all while gaining more peace of mind and financial independence. What does spend smarter really mean? When we hear spend smarter, the first thing that usually comes to mind is buying quality items that last longer or making more conscious choices about what we purchase. It's not just about buying less, but about buying what truly meets your needs. For example, here's the paradox of awareness. Imagine you see a pair of high-quality, expensive shoes in a store. You like them, but realize you already have another pair at home that will last a long time. This is spending smarter, making purchases that aren't impulsive but bring real long-term value. Can you create a conscious budget and start saving without sacrificing your quality of life? Another key step to spending smarter is learning how to consciously budget your finances. A common mistake many make is not tracking where their money goes each month. When you don't know where every coin ends up, it's easy to lose control and spend more than you earn. Think of your finances like a never-ending water source. Imagine you have a well feeding a water spring. If you draw water without control, the spring shrinks. The same happens with money, without careful management. Your financial well runs dry fast. How to create a conscious budget. 1. Track daily expenses. Write down all small daily purchases to become aware of where your money goes. 2. Make a savings plan. Aim to save a fixed percentage of your income every month. 3. Cut unnecessary expenses. Cancel subscriptions you don't use, like streaming platforms you rarely watch. You can choose a better place to live. How your home impacts your quality of life. When we talk about spending smarter and spending less, one of the most influential decisions you can make is choosing the right home. Your home is your sanctuary, a space of safety and peace. Yet, too often people live in expensive homes in crowded, stressful areas because they fear change or believe they have no other options. But living in a place that doesn't fully satisfy you or that costs too much can harm your mental health and financial balance. Think of your home as a ship. Imagine your home as a ship guiding you through life. If the ship is too large and hard to steer, you risk sinking under the weight of expenses. But if it's well designed, it will carry you to peaceful shores and help you navigate calmly. Here's what really matters. 1. Choose the right location. Live in a more affordable area that's well connected, with good job opportunities and a higher quality of life. 2. Live in a home that offers more comfort for less. A smaller, well-designed home can give you a feeling of space without forcing you to pay exorbitant rent or mortgage. 3. Be part of a supportive community. When choosing where to live, consider your surroundings. The people around you greatly influence your happiness. Living in a supportive community is one of the best decisions you can make. Moving to a better place can be your fresh start. Once you start spending smarter and less, you may realize it's time to relocate to a place that helps you save money and improve your quality of life. Changing cities, or even countries, doesn't have to feel like a drastic or overwhelming step. In many cases, moving to a location with a lower cost of living and better opportunities is the right choice. Think of life as a garden. Imagine you are the gardener of your life. If you plant your seeds in poor soil, your dreams may never bloom. But if you choose the right soil, nurture it, and care for your garden, you will grow a thriving orchard. The place you live is just like that soil. Once you choose well, you will grow. What are some of the best places to live? 1. Rural communities. Sometimes quieter areas outside the city offer more peace, less stress, and lower costs. 2. Emerging cities. Many growing cities still have affordable living costs, but offer great job opportunities and better well-being. 3. Home planning matters. Choosing a home with functional spaces and good energy efficiency can drastically reduce utility costs. We focus on these details because this is true minimalism. How to invest in your future. Balancing sustainability and personal growth. You can spend smarter and less, but investing in yourself and your personal growth is just as essential. Your growth isn't limited to having a better home or saving money. Investing in your mental health, education, and passions will help you live a more fulfilling life. What are some examples of smart investments? 1. Educational courses. Invest in courses that help you develop new skills or explore your passions. 2. Physical activities. Spending on your physical well-being, whether it's a gym membership or gym classes, is not just a purchase, it's an investment in your future. 3. Travel and experiences. Investing in life-enriching experiences can bring you more joy than any material possession. So, how can you spend smarter and live in a better place? To spend smarter and less, the key is making conscious choices in every part of your life, from your home to your job to daily activities. It's not just about saving money. It's about embracing a more balanced and sustainable lifestyle. Invest in yourself and your happiness. Learn to budget mindfully and choose places that truly add value to your life. When you do this, you'll realize you don't need to spend a lot to live a rich life filled with meaning, experiences, and satisfaction. Live better, spend less, and build a life that deeply fulfills you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to keep discovering more strategies to live better, spend smarter, and improve your quality of life. New opportunities await in untouched environments, places without competition, and abundant resources for those who know how to choose the right path. This is your blue ocean. Find your space without competition in your blue ocean. Imagine yourself on a small boat in the middle of a vast blue ocean. No towering waves, no storms in sight, just calm all around. This blue ocean symbolizes unlimited opportunities, an environment free of competition, where resources abound for those who know how to navigate it. When it comes to spending smarter, saving money, and living in a better place, the blue ocean represents a strategic and mindful approach to life. It's not the chaos and frenzy of a crowded market, the red ocean, where everyone fights over the same resources and opportunities. Instead, it's an unexplored territory where you can build a life perfectly aligned with your values, free from overwhelming external pressures. You can navigate your own blue ocean. Today, many of us are drawn to the red ocean, a hectic world full of consumerism, where life feels like a competition. Who owns more? Who lives in a bigger house? Who earns more? This red ocean is crowded, and the race to consume only increases expenses and reduces mental peace. The blue ocean, on the other hand, is a vast open space where you can find your direction and build a more balanced future. It's not a race for the perfect life or endless consumption, but a conscious choice to live better and spend less. Navigating the blue ocean means following your inner compass toward calm, safe waters, where every decision aligns with what truly matters to you. How to apply the blue ocean mindset to your life. 1. Shift your mindset. Think of the blue ocean as an endless sea of opportunities. To make smarter choices, start thinking outside the box. There's no single path to success. Explore alternatives. Living in a place with lower costs and better quality of life is a smart choice. For example, you don't need to live in a big, crowded, expensive city to succeed. Smaller towns or less central areas can offer a quieter lifestyle, significant savings, and the same personal and professional growth opportunities. 2. Choose where to sail carefully. Your home and where you live are your starting points, like the beginning of a journey into open waters. Your life's blue ocean is choosing a home that's affordable and offers the highest quality of life. No need to sail through stormy seas if you know where to head. Imagine living in a quiet, uncrowded area with all the services you need, surrounded by green spaces where you can breathe easily, with lower costs and a far better quality of life. This is your blue ocean. Here, there's no competition because you're building a life based on authentic values, not societal pressure. 3. Avoid chasing social norms. The red ocean also applies to social expectations that influence us. For example, the belief that living in a big city or owning a huge, expensive home is the only way to be successful. The truth is, success is personal and defined by your own choices. Instead of competing to buy things you don't need, choose to navigate toward your blue ocean, where your choices enrich you emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Navigate the blue ocean of saving towards financial freedom. The blue ocean isn't just about choosing the right home. It's also a mindful approach to everyday spending. Instead of continuing to spend on non-essential items or consumer goods that don't truly add to your happiness, you can choose to sail toward a blue ocean where resources are managed wisely and expenses are kept to a minimum. Think of the waves. Every purchase you make is like a wave crashing against your boat. If you don't control your boat, these waves can overwhelm you. But if you learn to navigate skillfully, choose the right waters, and spend smartly, you'll be able to cross the ocean smoothly. Every choice you make can be a navigation fee paid toward a future, where expenses are under control and your life is free from financial stress. How to navigate the blue ocean of saving. 1. Avoid impulse spending. When something catches your eye, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this? Will it bring me long-term value? 2. Invest in experiences and quality. A trip to a place that enriches you emotionally and spiritually is worth far more than a material object that will only take up space in your home. 3. Cut unnecessary expenses. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Review your daily spending and focus on what truly enriches your life. So, you can navigate your own blue ocean of conscious living. Ultimately, spending better and less while living in a better place is like navigating the blue ocean of life. It's a journey that requires awareness, strategy, and the ability to carefully choose the waters you enter. When you sail toward your blue ocean, you not only save money, but also improve your quality of life, reduce stress, increase peace of mind, and make your journey much more enjoyable. Start thinking like an expert navigator by choosing the path that leads you to a sustainable and happy future. There's no need to compete in the red ocean of consumer frenzy. Find your blue ocean, where every decision brings you closer to the life you truly desire. Now, let's add something even more crucial. Imagine you have a luxury car, powerful engine, perfect design. But if the tires are flat, the engine isn't well oiled, or the bodywork isn't protected, that car won't take you far. In the same way, a house can be beautiful and minimalist, even in a great location. But if it lacks structural safety, energy autonomy, and resilience against unexpected events, it's like an unmaintained car. It might work at first, but in the long run, it will only cost you time and money. Investing in a self-sufficient home is like putting high-quality fuel in the engine of your life. Only then can you travel far without setbacks. Imagine investing in your home like buying a high-quality luxury item. Here's another example. A self-sufficient house is like owning a pair of shoes that last for years, sturdy and perfect for every occasion, no matter the initial cost. It's an investment that pays off over time. If your home is built to withstand natural disasters, like earthquakes, fires, or floods, if it's energy independent and self-sufficient in water supply, then you are creating a solid foundation that will save you money and worries over time. On the contrary, if you choose a house that looks perfect but isn't self-sufficient, it's like buying shoes that look amazing but hurt after a few steps. A house isn't just for a moment, It needs to last a lifetime. It must be able to handle any emergency without costing you a fortune every year in repairs or bills, or worse, are risking your safety and that of your loved ones. Investing in a self-sufficient home is a smart long-term purchase. You're not buying something that lasts just a little while. You're buying something that supports you every day, just like your comfortable shoes that always keep you going, in perfect condition. In conclusion, just like choosing shoes that last for years, choose a home that is truly functional, safe and self-sufficient. It's an investment that will save you money over time and give you the peace of mind you deserve. I hope this blue ocean metaphor adds value to the concept of spending smarter, saving more, and living better. This approach helps you consider every aspect of life more thoughtfully and with a long-term focus, without being overwhelmed by consumerism and social expectations. Want to learn how to have a self-sufficient home? Follow our channel. You'll find all the useful information in the description to start building a home that is not only beautiful but also resilient and independent. As we said, a mindset shift is essential. Which one? If your goal is financial independence, here's what you need. Delay gratification and anticipate responsibility. What does this mean? We've already said that. Independence depends more on how you spend than on how much you earn. Naturally, where you spend matters too, because it impacts your ability to meet your priorities and reach your goals. Delay gratification, anticipate responsibility, navigate toward the blue ocean of financial independence. What's the compass that few use? We live in a fast-paced world that shouts, pushes, and screams. Buy now. Treat yourself. Don't wait. Notifications tempt us every 5 minutes. Sales flash like beacons in the fog, and ads promise happiness at the click of a button. But what if I told you the real power is to say, not now? The secret to true freedom, not just financial but mental and strategic, lies in postponing gratification and taking on responsibility ahead of time. In this long and deep guide, 10 points, like a transoceanic voyage, I'll show you why this simple yet powerful truth is the key to your personal finance blue ocean, and how you can use it to free yourself from the dangerous waters of the red ocean of compulsive consumption. First point, this is the red ocean, the realm of instant gratification. As you know, the red ocean is a powerful metaphor coined by Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne to describe saturated, competitive, and aggressive markets. This concept perfectly applies to our personal financial lives as well. What are the characteristics of your personal red ocean? 1. Impulsive spending. 2. Growing debts. 3. Lack of financial planning. 4. High social pressure, status, comparison, social media. According to an article by Prisma Company, as we said, immediate rewards create addiction similar to drugs. Every impulsive purchase releases dopamine, but over time causes emptiness, anxiety, and loss of control. The more we feed this mechanism, the more dependent we become, trapped in a vicious cycle that destroys our autonomy. Second point, what is the blue ocean where financial freedom lives? The blue ocean, on the other hand, is a new, less traveled space without competition. It's a financial lifestyle based on conscious choices, clear values, and a long-term vision. Here are the pillars of the financial blue ocean. 1. Awareness of true desires, not imposed ones. 2. Proactive management of responsibilities, such as saving, investing. 3. Choices based on priorities, not impulse. 4. Mental time and space freed. Metaphorically, living in a blue ocean means navigating calm waters, even if the journey is slower. But it is precisely in this slowness that freedom grows. Third point, what's the science behind delaying gratification? Remember the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment? A child, one marshmallow, and a promise. If you don't eat it now, you'll get 2 after 15 minutes. Children who delayed gratification later showed better academic and professional and relational outcomes as adults. Why? Because delaying pleasure activates brain areas related to self-control, planning, and emotional intelligence. Modern studies confirm those who can delay rewards enjoy greater financial success, less stress, and stronger relationships. Fourth point, how to anticipate responsibility. Master the art of self-command. In a world where everyone tries to postpone responsibilities, I'll pay tomorrow, I'll start saving at 40, and so on. Those who do the opposite create a competitive advantage. What does anticipating responsibility mean? It means taking on the weight of future consequences now. For example, build an emergency fund today instead of borrowing tomorrow. Educate yourself financially now to avoid costly mistakes later. Invest in yourself today instead of reacting passively to the market. This way, you don't just steer your boat, you avoid whirlpools and dangerous currents of chance. Fifth point, real-life cases and practical financial simulations. Case A, Anne, 29, freelancer. Average income, $1,800 month. Temptations, clothes, travel, dining out. Changes, 50-30-20 budgeting, 30-day wish list, see our other videos. Investing in a copywriting course. Result, 40% income increase in 12 months, plus financial peace of mind. Case B, Ben and Beth, couple with kids. Combined income, $3,000 month. Past habits, installment debts, credit financed vacations, new car every 2 years. New strategy, conscious spending, plus reduced fixed costs. Yub's automatic savings. Result, 60% debt reduction in 18 months, emergency fund created, home ownership goal achievable in 4 years. 6.6, strategies to build financial patience. Practical techniques. 1. The 72-hour rule. Wait 3 days before any major purchase. Check our other videos. 2nd, smart financial goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound. 3. Pay yourself first method. Save automatically as soon as you get paid. 4. Financial vision board. Visualize your goals for motivation. 7th point. How to structure your budget using the blue ocean model. Customized 50-30-20 method. See our videos. 50% needs. 30% planned freedom, discretionary spending. 20% anticipated responsibilities, debt, savings, investments, or use the anchor budgeting method. Anchor 1. Essential priorities, food, health, housing. Anchor 2. Growth, courses, mentoring, tools. Anchor 3. Future, investments, insurance, retirement fund. Anchor 4. Delayed pleasures, planned trips, experiences. 8th point. Key indicators of sustainable financial success. Measure your shift from the red ocean to the blue ocean by reducing impulsive spending, lowering bad debt, consistent saving habits, growing your net worth, achieving peace of mind with money. 9th point, common financial mistakes and how to avoid them. You only live once. Equal toxic mindset. Thinking saving means deprivation. Having a mental budget instead of a written one. Procrastinating financial responsibility. Confusing wants with needs. 10th point, the courage to delay gratification is crucial in a world that pushes us to be rushed, compulsive, and forever dissatisfied. Those who master delaying gratification and anticipating responsibility become the rulers of their own destiny. You don't need to earn millions to be free. You just need to know when to say, not now. So let's summarize. How to navigate toward the blue ocean of financial freedom. Imagine you're aboard a small boat, sailing through the calm waters of a blue ocean. The path is clear, the sky is serene, and the horizon promises new discoveries. However, to stay on course and reach the desired destination, it's crucial to avoid the traps of the red ocean. Turbulent waters, sudden storms, and opposing currents represent the daily temptations that threaten our financial stability. On this journey, the compass guiding us is the ability to delay gratification and embrace responsibility. These principles not only help us steer clear of the rocks of debt and impulsive spending, but also lead us toward the safe harbor of financial independence. What is the psychology of instant gratification? Instant gratification is an instinctive behavior that drives us to seek quick and easy pleasures, often at the expense of long-term rewards. This impulse is rooted in our biology. The release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter of pleasure, rewards us for actions that provide immediate satisfaction. However, this cycle can become harmful if left unchecked, leading us to impulsive and poorly thought financial decisions. Delaying gratification is a key strategy for success. Delaying gratification doesn't mean depriving oneself of pleasures, but rather consciously choosing to postpone an immediate reward in order to achieve a greater benefit in the future. This approach is essential for building solid financial independence. For example, instead of spending on an impulsive purchase, you can decide to save that amount and invest in a course that enhances your skills and earning potential. To embrace responsibility, you must take control of your finances. Taking responsibility for financial decisions means being aware of your choices and their consequences. This includes creating a financial plan, set clear and realistic goals, tracking expenses, monitor where and how money is being spent, avoiding debt, use credit cautiously and only when absolutely necessary. Adopting this mindset helps avoid the trap of consumerism and leads to a more secure and fulfilling financial future. What are the practical strategies for delaying gratification and embracing responsibility? 1. Set long-term financial goals. Clearly define what you want to achieve, such as buying a house, early retirement, and plan the actions needed to reach those goals. Second, create an emergency fund. Set aside money to cover unexpected expenses without resorting to credit. Third, continuous financial education. Invest time in learning basic and advanced financial concepts to make informed decisions. Fourth, avoid social influence. Don't let the spending habits of others or current trends dictate your financial choices. Fifth, leverage technology to your advantage. Set notifications to remind you of savings goals or use apps to track your spending. What are the benefits of delaying gratification and embracing responsibility? Adopting these principles brings numerous advantages. Increased self-control, the ability to make more thoughtful and less impulsive decisions, financial stability, reduced risk of debt and greater saving capacity, personal growth, developing positive habits that influence other areas of life, financial freedom, greater independence from external circumstances and control over your economic destiny. What is conscious navigation toward the blue ocean? Embarking on the journey toward financial independence requires commitment, discipline, and a clear vision for the future. Delaying gratification and embracing responsibility are the sails that propel us forward, while awareness of our choices is the guiding North Star. With determination and patience, it is possible to navigate the waters of the blue ocean, away from the storms of the red ocean, toward a harbor of serenity and financial freedom, ready to set sail. So, this is the key to financial independence in the blue ocean. Delay gratification and embrace responsibility. If the goal is financial independence, the motto is patience today, freedom tomorrow. For your financial independence, stop impulses, take control, want freedom. Slow down desires, speed up awareness. In the blue ocean of finance, the rule is delay pleasure, build the future. This is the financial strategy. Say no to the immediate. Guide your tomorrow. On this topic, as we've explained in other videos, we need to go beyond just having a minimalist home. It's not enough to own a few quality items if your house can be left cold and dark without water or vulnerable to earthquakes, fires, or floods. In other words, a true minimalist home must first be a self-sufficient home. Everything else comes after, otherwise it's useless. So it's more than just minimalist. There's another important aspect to address, and a quote that captures the essence of the journey to financial freedom. If you want something you've never had before, you must do something you've never done before. To achieve economic independence, as we're seeing, it's essential to adopt new behaviors, mindsets, and strategies. What is financial freedom? It's an evolving concept. Financial freedom doesn't just mean stopping work. It means having the freedom to choose how to spend your time without financial constraints. It's when passive income covers your daily expenses, allowing you to live according to your true desires and values. Why is change necessary to get what you want? Imagine climbing an unexplored peak. You can't follow the usual path. You need to chart a new course, face unknown challenges, and adapt to unexpected conditions. Likewise, to achieve different financial results, you must adopt new habits and strategies. What is the right mindset for change? The first step to financial freedom is developing a change-oriented mindset, which includes 1. Self-awareness. Recognize your financial habits and identify those limiting your growth. 2. Continuous education. Invest time in learning money management, investing, and tax planning. 3. Resilience. Be ready to face challenges and failures as growth opportunities. Practical strategies for change. 1. Set clear, measurable goals. For example, save $10,000 in 12 months, or eliminate credit card debt in 6 months. 2. Create a detailed action plan. Break down goals into steps like cutting non-essential expenses, increasing income, or diversifying investments. Check our video on sustaining your lifestyle with automated income, especially through self-sufficient real estate. 3. Automate finances. Set up automatic transfers for savings and investments to ensure consistency and discipline. 4. Monitor and adjust. Regularly review your financial plan and tweak it based on personal or market changes. Real-life examples of change. Emily, a young professional who cut unnecessary subscriptions and started automatically saving 15% of her salary. After 6 months, she built a $200 emergency fund, which helped cover an unexpected expense without taking on debt. James, an entrepreneur who diversified his income by investing in real estate and launching an online business, reducing dependence on a single income source and boosting financial security. In summary, financial freedom is not an overnight goal, but a journey that demands commitment, patience, and determination. By adopting new habits, continuously educating yourself, and facing challenges with resilience, you can turn the dream of economic independence into reality. Regarding this topic, as covered in other videos, it's vital to move beyond the minimalist home concept. Owning a few quality items isn't enough if they're housed in a home lacking safety and autonomy. A house that can go cold, lose power or water, collapse in an earthquake, catch fire, or flood is far from functional. In other words, the true minimalist home must start with structural, energy, and water self-sufficiency. Only after that comes furnishing and decoration. Without a solid, secure foundation, everything else becomes nearly useless. So, more than a minimalist home, we're talking about a self-sufficient home. The home you live in changes everything. The keys to financial freedom are security and savings. Your home isn't just a place. It's a powerful lever that can radically change your expenses, your security, and your freedom. In this video, we guide you step by step to make conscious decisions about your home. What does it really cost to live where you live? Are you ready for blackouts, energy crises, and emergencies? Is your home an ally or an obstacle? Discover how to live with less, but live better. How to choose a more efficient, economical, and secure home. Real-life examples of people who changed their lives starting from where they lived. Also, watch our video on the Iberian Peninsula blackout to understand why your home matters in emergencies. Comment below. Have you ever thought about changing your home to change your life? What holds you back? What do you dream of? Subscribe to never miss our upcoming content on finance, self-sufficiency, and smart lifestyle choices. How to transform your future. What are the best strategies for economic independence you can start using now? How to achieve early financial independence through change and new opportunities. How to unlock a true blue ocean of opportunities toward financial independence. Mastering the art of change to grow. Want to avoid aging while waiting for a job freedom that may never come? There's something that can drastically change your life's course right now. In a fast-moving world, your life might feel trapped in patterns that no longer satisfy you. Maybe you wonder if there's a way out, a path to a richer, happier, and most importantly, financially independent future. If that resonates, know you're already thinking in the right direction. The secret to financial independence and a better life might be simpler than you think. Just be open to. In today's world, where tech makes financial freedom more accessible, one crucial aspect many overlook is knowledge. Every step toward our dreams relies on correct information, authentic experiences, and skills that enable smart, targeted decisions. In a world where information is as valuable as money, having access to expert advice is vital. But what if we offer you all this for free? The answer is simple. We give you the chance to shorten your path to economic freedom, financial self-sufficiency, and success without spending tens of thousands on personalized consulting. So it's essential to subscribe, turn on notifications, and follow our YouTube channel, where we share valuable info that could literally change your life. You'll also find guidance on how to access additional resources that can make a difference in your journey. In an increasingly connected world, mobility and geographic flexibility have become key to a prosperous and independent future. We live in an era that rewards adaptability and innovation, where personal and professional growth no longer depends solely on traditional work and location models. Financial independence, once a distant dream, is now more achievable than ever, thanks to emerging opportunities and evolving economic landscapes. We'll cover this more in another video, but here's a preview. Who can inspire us on our journey to financial and housing independence? Think about the concept of old money. Most people aren't old money, but their mindset offers powerful lessons. Old money families accumulated wealth over generations, not overnight. Traditionally part of the aristocracy, they shaped economic and social history. Their wealth came from real estate, family businesses, and land managed with a long-term sustainable approach. Unlike new money, who chase quick gains, old money invest in durable assets, prioritize education and philanthropy, and live modestly and discreetly. Their wealth management focuses on stability and preserving assets for future generations. These families belonged to the aristocracy and had a major impact on economic and social history. Their wealth mainly came from real estate. The power of real estate. What can we learn from aristocracy? Since ancient times, the most influential families, aristocrats, royal houses, and industrial dynasties, built generational wealth around a key asset, real estate. Not just dream homes, but strategic properties managed like empires, palaces, estates, city buildings. Each property generated passive income and economic power. Today, this concept is more relevant than ever. The difference between a home that empowers your financial freedom and one that drains your wallet is all about strategic vision. So, is your home a refuge or a financial lever? Many see a home as a fixed expense, mortgage, taxes, maintenance. But the aristocracy understood a key principle. A home can be an asset, not just a liability. Here's an example. Imagine owning a property in a tourist area. You live there 8 months a year and rent it out for the other 4 months. Those 4 months of Airbnb short-term rentals could cover your entire annual housing costs, generate extra income. How to make your home a resource, not a burden? 1. Buy with investment logic. Don't buy with just your heart. Use your calculator. Consider location, rental demand, and growth prospects. 2. Maximize usage. Turn it into a vacation home, co-working space, or rent a room. Even small actions like subletting can create income streams. 3. Add value over time. Renovate, upgrade, improve energy efficiency. All increase property value and lower costs. Historical lesson for today. Noble families weren't just rich, they were strategically intentional. They knew land doesn't depreciate, and well-managed homes become castles that generate money. On your path to financial freedom, your home shouldn't be an anchor but a sail that propels you closer to independence. Conclusion. If you want lasting wealth, start seeing your home not just as a roof over your head, but as a tool for wealth growth. Just like the old money families, turn your property into a productive asset serving your financial freedom. Lessons from old money include investing long-term, financial education, philanthropy, and living modestly. Applying these can build lasting wealth, contribute socially, and achieve economic independence by following examples who shaped the world sustainably. We believe our information is valuable and important for you. Subscribe, comment, and share these videos, activate notifications, and join our channel to get free resources and opportunities. If you want a home that takes care of you, like the old money do, independent, resilient, and ready for any challenge, follow us. You'll find all the resources you need to turn your dream into reality. In the description, discover how to get a home that's not only beautiful but self-sufficient and functional, like a well-oiled machine, ready to go without hesitation. We'll dive deeper into these concepts in another video because they can help us a lot. For now, let's get back to the main point. Never buy a home you couldn't easily resell right away. A key tip that captures the essence of real estate liquidity and smart financial strategy. Buying a house is a big step, but it's essential to consider how easily you can sell it in the future. This principle is crucial to protect your financial stability and avoid turning your property into a financial burden. What is real estate liquidity? Liquidity means how easily an asset can be converted into cash without significantly affecting its price. In real estate, it refers to the ability to sell a property quickly and at a fair market value. Low liquidity properties can be hard to sell, especially during economic crises or slow housing markets. Why is it important to choose easily resellable properties? 1. Quick access to capital. In emergencies or financial needs, selling a property fast provides immediate cash flow. 2. Stable market value. Properties in high-demand areas tend to maintain or increase their value over time, while those in less sought-after locations may depreciate. 3. Lower maintenance costs. Hard-to-sell properties often incur ongoing expenses like upkeep, taxes, and insurance without guaranteed liquidation. How to identify a home that sells easily? Strategic location. Properties in central areas or well connected to public transport have steady demand. In-demand features. 2 or 3 room apartments in good condition are often more sought after than studios or oversized homes. Property condition. Well-maintained or recently renovated homes attract more buyers. Proper documentation. Having all legal and cadastral papers in order smooths the selling process. Strategies to boost your home's resale potential. Targeted renovations. Removing non-load-bearing walls to create open spaces can enhance appeal. Home staging. Presenting your home in a welcoming modern style improves buyer perception. Tech upgrades, installing smart home devices or improving energy efficiency makes the property more attractive. Risks of buying a home that's hard to resell. Value loss. Urgent sales might force you to accept a lower price, causing financial loss. Additional costs. Continuous expenses on maintenance and taxes with no guarantee of recouping investment. Emotional stress. Difficulty selling can lead to anxiety and financial uncertainty. In summary, buying a home is a major decision requiring care and planning. Following the advice to never purchase a home you can't resell easily is vital for your financial security and to prevent the property from becoming a burden. Carefully evaluating location, features, and property condition, along with a clear sales strategy, can make all the difference in your real estate investment success. Heads up, it's not enough to think the perfect home is just a minimalist one. Minimalism alone isn't enough. It's smarter to invest in a truly self-sufficient home that can take care of itself. When we imagine a minimalist home, we think of a clean, well-designed space with carefully chosen items and simple decor. But stopping there is like building a sandcastle, beautiful to look at, but easily destroyed by the first strong wind. We often say this in our videos: a home isn't truly functional if, despite being stylish and minimalist, it can't handle today's growing challenges. What's the point of having a designer sofa if you're freezing in winter without proper heating? Or if a blackout immediately disrupts your entire autonomy? The real essence of minimalism starts from the foundation: structural, energy, and water self-sufficiency. Only after securing a solid, safe, and independent home can you focus on furniture and decorations. Without a strong foundation, everything else is just fluff. And if your home isn't self-sufficient, it doesn't just fail to protect you, it costs you money. In conclusion, reducing clutter or making your space look nice isn't enough. A home that isn't safe and independent is an economic trap that can lead to unexpected and costly expenses. Investing in a self-sufficient home is the only way to protect your future. Save money long-term and get the most out of your investment. Want to learn how to create a truly self-sufficient home? Follow our channel. Check the description below for all the resources you need to start building your home of the future, functional, safe, and profitable. So, how can you spend better and less in a better place for a healthier life? Are you tired of feeling trapped in a cycle of unnecessary expenses and living in a place that doesn't fulfill you? You can change your spending habits, save smarter, and most importantly, move to a place that offers a higher quality of life. It's not about giving up what you love, but choosing what truly enriches your life. Imagine living somewhere that makes you feel free, balanced, and genuinely happy. This isn't just a dream, it's a lifestyle you can build. Living better doesn't mean spending more, it means making smarter choices aligned with your real needs and values. 1. Why is conscious spending so important? In today's world, we're constantly bombarded by ads and offers that push us to spend on things we don't really need. Smart spending isn't about buying less, it's about buying better. Why waste money on things that bring no real value, like buying fancy shoes you'll never wear, or continuing to pay for a gym membership you haven't used in months? Instead, use that money to save for a dream trip, invest in a course that boosts your career, or start that side project you've been postponing. The key is to differentiate between needs and wants. Every purchase, big or small, is a choice that shapes your future. Your mind is like a gateway to your wallet. If it stays open to everything, you'll waste money on things that don't matter. Close that gate when necessary and you'll start saving effortlessly. Second point, how to choose a better place to live, your true sanctuary. Your home is more than just where you eat and sleep, it's your sanctuary. Choosing the right place to live isn't just about aesthetics or location, it's about quality of life. Imagine living in a peaceful area with lower costs and less stress. You spend less on rent or mortgage but gain more time for yourself, better mental health, and energy to do what matters. There are cities, towns, and neighborhoods that offer more space, greater safety, less noise, a slower pace of life. If you're in an expensive, stressful city, relocating to a smaller town or rural area might dramatically boost your well-being. Third point, how to track your spending and eliminate the unnecessary. The first step to spending better is to take a clear look at your expenses. Make a list of everything you spend each month. Identify what's essential and what's not. Some practical tips. Are you paying for subscriptions you don't use? Netflix, streaming apps, gym. Do you really need a car in a city with excellent public transport? Could you save money by cooking at home instead of eating out? These small changes can add up to big savings and even improve your health and lifestyle. Fourth point, how to choose a place with real growth opportunities. When choosing where to live, don't just consider cost. Think about potential. A better place is one that's not only affordable but also rich in career opportunities, personal development resources, vibrant communities that support your growth. Living in an inspiring environment can boost your motivation, energy, and purpose. Choose a location that reflects your values and goals, not just your budget. Fifth point, how to shift your mindset. Your life isn't about consumption. Many believe that the more they buy, the happier they'll be. That's one of the biggest myths of modern life. True well-being comes from within, not from having more stuff. Having more clothes, more gadgets, or more things doesn't guarantee happiness. What truly matters is how you live, not how much you spend. Shift your mindset, invest in experiences, not things. Choose simplicity over excess. Focus on what makes you feel alive, not what just fills space. Ready to live better, spend smarter, and thrive somewhere new. Start making intentional choices today. Your future self will thank you. Change your mindset. Invest in experiences, genuine relationships, and activities that truly enrich you. Don't lose focus on what really matters. When you prioritize quality over quantity, you'll discover that happiness can't be bought. Sixth point, how to live in a better place without compromises. In short, spending smarter and living in a better place is a conscious choice you can make today. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. Every day spent in a place that doesn't satisfy you, or money spent without thinking, is a missed opportunity. Choose where you live wisely. Pick a place that makes you feel safe, happy, and healthy. Invest in experiences that give you more than material things ever could. Make room for peace. A calm, low-stress environment helps you focus on what truly counts. So, change is possible. It's never too late to start living better, spending less, and choosing a place that helps you grow. Every small step toward a simpler, healthier, and more mindful life is a win for you. If you're ready to take the first step, start today by reviewing your expenses, looking for a home that enriches you, and shifting your mindset about consumption. Spend smarter, live better. On this note, as we've explained in other videos, we need to go beyond just the minimalist home concept. It's not enough to reduce your belongings to a few quality pieces if your house is like a paper castle, beautiful but easily destroyed by the first strong wind. Imagine having a home that could leave you cold without heating, in darkness, without power, or without water for days. What's the point of minimalist furnishings if your refuge isn't safe? If it can collapse in an earthquake, catch fire, or flood, it's a vulnerable house, not a functional one. The true essence of a minimalist home starts with self-sufficiency. Like a car that must have a working engine before worrying about design, a home must be solid, resilient, and independent. Without a strong foundation, all other decorative elements become meaningless. In other words, a home that isn't self-sufficient isn't really a home. So forget just minimalism, we're talking about a self-sufficient home. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get more tips on living simpler, smarter, and happier. Check the description below for all the info to start building your self-sufficient home. Are you ready to start your transformation? Drop a comment and share your ideas on how to improve your life. What does your independence really depend on? Your income or how and where you spend it? What are the blue ocean strategies you can use to create a life that's sustainable, meaningful, and aligned with your true goals? Welcome to your personal blue ocean. Picture yourself sailing in open waters. Ahead lies a vast, peaceful, endless blue ocean. No threats in sight. The wind is in your favor, your compass points toward your dreams, and you have all the time in the world to explore new horizons. This is the essence of true independence, not based on how much money enters your bank account, but on how you use that money to live by your values. Now, Look back, that's the red ocean, a sea full of sharks, wasteful spending, social pressure, toxic habits, and boats crashing into each other in the race to earn more. But surviving isn't the same as living, right? So let's explore why real financial freedom doesn't come from how much you earn, but from how and where you spend. First point, the great earning illusion. We live in a world that says you need to earn more. More money, more freedom, more happiness. But is that really true? Let's look at a real-world example. James earns $10,000 a month. He lives in the city center, rents an expensive apartment, drives a leased luxury car, and has endless premium subscriptions. His monthly expenses, $9,500 plus. Lucas earns $2,000 a month. He lives outside the city, owns a small home, cooks at home, invests part of his income, and spends only $1,300 a month. Who's truly independent? James looks rich but is a prisoner of his lifestyle. Lucas has freedom, breathing room, and savings. He's living in his blue ocean. Second point, what does it really mean to be independent? Being independent doesn't mean never working again. It means having the power to choose, to say no without fear, and to build a life aligned with your core values. Ask yourself, what are your true priorities? Where is your money going today? Are these expenses bringing you closer or taking you further from your goals? Financial independence is about awareness and intention. Third point, does how you spend matter more than how much you earn? Absolutely. Here's where the magic happens. Conscious spending equals financial freedom. Imagine your money as little soldiers. Every euro you spend is a choice, a direction. Are you sending your money into battles that bring you closer to your dreams, or into wars that don't belong to you just to impress others? Some practical examples. Spending $100 on fancy dinners every weekend. Is that lasting happiness or a fleeting illusion? Spending $100 a month learning a new skill, writing, coding, marketing, that's a real investment in your blue ocean. Remember, every purchase is a declaration of what truly matters to you. Fourth point, the blue ocean financial mindset. Here's the mental map of a wise navigator, strategic minimalism. Not about giving up everything, but cutting the excess to make space for what truly matters. Value her price. Look at what you get emotionally, relationally, and professionally, not just the sticker price. Buy freedom, not status. Independence comes from time, health, and peace, not watches or SUVs. Spend local, ethical, and intentional. Support businesses that reflect your values. This keeps you aligned and empowered. Fifth point, where you spend is just as important as how you spend. Have you ever noticed how the same amount of money can create very different results depending on where it goes? Example 1, $100 spent at a big multinational, low impact, fast forgotten. $100 spent in a local business builds relationships, supports community, creates visible value. Example 2, spending to increase debt ties you to the red ocean. Spending to learn and grow opens new routes in the blue ocean. Sixth point, how to design a blue ocean spending strategy. Here are practical steps to build your financial freedom. 1. Track your expenses by category. Fixed versus variable, needs versus wants, investment versus consumption. 2. Cut ruthlessly what you don't need. Do a financial detox. Eliminate emotional sugar, impulse spending. 3. Define 3 clear priorities, e.g. family, lifelong learning, time freedom. 4. Create a budget based on purpose, not pressure. Your budget is a nautical map, not a prison. Use it to steer your life. 7th point, real people who found their blue ocean, inspiring case studies. Sylvia, freelance copywriter, earns less than she did in corporate but slashed her costs, moved to the countryside, and works 4 days a week. Result, more time, less stress, aligned priorities. Mark, remote developer, moved to Portugal for a lower cost of living but kept European clients. Result, lower expenses, more freedom. Lives by the sea, invests in learning. 8th point, how to avoid the red ocean trap. The sharks of the red ocean are sneaky. Watch out for these. Constant comparison, I need what they have. Forgotten subscriptions, emotional spending to fill inner voids, investing just to make money without a clear purpose. Tools to help you stay in your blue ocean. Expense tracking apps, e.g. YNAB, Revolut, MoneyWiz. weekly spending journal, monthly priority reviews, mindful spending communities, and minimalist groups. 9th point. Final recap. Power lies in your daily choices. Independence is not a destination, it's a way of life. Every day you choose to swim in the chaos of the red ocean, chasing money, image, and external validation, or to sail into the calm of the blue ocean, slower, simpler, but filled with purpose, clarity, and freedom. Remember, it's not how much you earn, but how and where you spend that defines your true wealth. In the description, you'll find the full guide to achieve your self-sufficient home, like having a map for a safe, sustainable, and independent future. Ready to turn your home into a sanctuary of freedom and resilience? So, what's the bottom line? Let's recap. Video, how much you earn or how you spend. Financial independence is more about how we spend than how much we earn. Now, let's take it a step further. When it comes to financial independence, many immediately think the secret is to earn more. However, the truth is that independence is not so much about how much we earn, but about how and where we spend our money. In fact, the true power of managing finances lies not in the ability to make money, but in the intelligence with which we manage it, and the awareness we bring to our daily choices. Mindful spending allows you to reach your goals without being overwhelmed by consumerism and social pressures. Is our independence determined by how we spend? Imagine earning a high income, but spending impulsively on things that don't add value to your life. In the long run, even a high salary might not guarantee you financial freedom if you don't learn to manage your resources wisely. Instead, by spending strategically, you can maximize the value of every dollar you earn and gain greater financial independence. For example, investing in experiences rather than material goods, or optimizing your daily expenses to save money, will allow you to live a freer and more fulfilling life. In this context, financial independence is not just about how much you receive every month, but how you manage those funds to meet your priorities and achieve your life goals. Where we spend our money matters a lot. It's not only important how we spend, but also where we spend our money. For example, the choice of where you live has a huge impact on your finances. You can live in an expensive big city where daily expenses like rent, transportation, and food are high, or you can choose a more affordable place that allows you to save on these costs without sacrificing quality of life. Think about buying a home. You don't need to choose a luxurious villa in the city center to feel fulfilled. Living in a quieter or less expensive area could allow you to invest more in what truly enriches your life, like experiences, travel, and personal projects. The environment you live in is a key factor in achieving independence. Choosing a home that aligns with your priorities, not just your social aspirations, gives you the freedom to make other smart choices and focus on what really matters. How to align your choices with your priorities. Ultimately, financial independence is about finding balance and making conscious choices. When it comes to spending wisely, it's not just about cutting expenses, but aligning every purchase with your priorities. For example, you might decide to spend more on your health by investing in fresh, high-quality food, or engaging in physical activities that improve your well-being. At the same time, cutting back on unnecessary expenses in areas like clothing or tech gadgets, which don't provide real value, can help you maintain a more balanced budget and focus on personal growth. Every decision, big or small, can contribute to creating a more peaceful and fulfilling financial future. How to achieve financial independence with intelligence. To begin your journey toward true financial independence, as we've seen, it's essential to follow some key principles. 1. Control your daily expenses. Start by reviewing your daily spending habits. Do you really need that extra coffee every day? 2. Invest in what truly matters. Not all expenses are equal. Investing in experiences that enrich you or in education that helps you grow as a person will bring much more satisfaction than buying material goods. 3. Create a savings strategy. Set up a plan to save a portion of your earnings each month, even if it's a small amount. Over time, accumulating savings will give you the freedom to make bolder choices without worrying about the financial consequences. 4. Consciously choose where to live. As mentioned, your home has a significant impact on your budget. If possible, try to live in a place that optimizes your expenses without compromising on your quality of life. 5. Eliminate unnecessary spending. Letting go of expenses that don't add value will help you focus on the things that truly bring you joy and align with your goals. Conclusion: independence lies in conscious choices. In conclusion, financial independence is not about how much you earn, but rather about how you spend your money and where you choose to spend it. Having control over your finances is a form of personal freedom that allows you to steer toward a future where your choices align with your values and goals. Start with small but conscious choices. Plan your budget, invest in well-being and growth, and choose a place that truly makes you feel satisfied. Freedom comes when you learn to spend better and less, and focus on what really matters to you. The power of smart spending. Wise choices for a freer life. Imagine having a constant stream of money flowing into your life, like a river. Now imagine letting that river run freely without ever collecting what truly matters. Without mindful spending, money slips away unnoticed and you never gather the tools you need to grow. Smart spending isn't about cutting out all luxuries. It's about becoming intentional. It means prioritizing what truly matters and cutting out the expenses that silently drain your resources. When you spend with awareness, you save more, build wealth, and invest in your future. First point: the psychology of spending. Why do we spend the way we do? Before jumping into practical tips, let's explore the mindset behind your spending habits. Most people spend based on emotion, routine, or social pressure, not logic. Whether it's impulse buys, the urge to keep up with others, or convenience purchases, unconscious spending keeps you from building real wealth. Our financial behavior is deeply influenced by psychology. Like a dog chasing its tail, unaware spending often stems from emotional triggers and ingrained habits. Common spending traps. 1. Emotional spending, shopping to fill an emotional gap. Sadness, boredom, stress. Retail becomes therapy, but the effect is temporary. 2. Social pressure. Everyone has it, so I should too. Whether it's the latest gadget, fashion, or lifestyle, buying to impress leads to shallow decisions. 3. Unconscious spending. Small, thoughtless purchases can slowly drain your bank account like a leaky bucket. You don't notice it until it's empty. The solution? Awareness. By recognizing these triggers, you regain control and make smarter, more intentional financial decisions. Second point: how cutting unnecessary expenses helps you save more. Imagine you're swimming in a pool with a hidden leak. Every day, a bit of water escapes without you noticing. Now, imagine fixing that leak. Your water level, or your savings, rises fast. That's exactly what happens when you eliminate wasteful spending. Cutting unnecessary expenses is one of the most powerful ways to improve your financial health. Let's say you stop eating out 5 times a week, or cancel subscriptions you never use. These simple shifts compound over time. According to financial experts, removing wasteful expenses could save you thousands every year, money you could invest or set aside for your future. Real-life examples. 1. Daily coffee habit spending. $5 every morning on coffee adds up to $150 a month or $1,800 a year. Now imagine investing that money instead. By the end of the year, you'd have a solid amount growing for your future, not just a daily caffeine fix. 2. Unused subscriptions. Many people forget about monthly subscriptions to streaming services or gyms they never use. Just a few cancellations can free up hundreds of euros each year. If you're paying for platforms like Netflix, a gym membership, or unused apps, that's money wasted. Canceling is like dropping extra weight that's slowing your progress toward financial freedom. Small changes equal big impact. Every small shift in your spending habits can make a huge difference to your financial future. Think of it as upgrading your life with every smart choice you make. Bonus: discover how to build a self-sufficient dream home. In the description, you'll find everything you need to achieve your off-grid, self-sufficient home in one of the world's most desirable locations. Imagine a home that operates independently, is surrounded by peace and natural beauty, combines comfort, sustainability, and timeless value. This isn't just real estate, it's a secure investment in your freedom, well-being, and future autonomy. Great news! You can achieve financial independence without earning more. Achieving financial independence isn't about earning more money. While many believe that the key to financial freedom is simply earning a higher salary, the truth is that financial independence is more about spending smarter. Whether you're living in a high-cost city or juggling multiple jobs to make ends meet, the path to financial freedom can be simplified by making better choices with your money. Spending with greater awareness and purpose is the most effective way to take control of your financial future. It's not about working harder or earning more, but about changing the way you live and manage your money. In this guide, we'll explore how changing your environment, lifestyle, and mindset can drastically impact your financial situation. This might even mean moving to another country, downsizing your home, or adopting a more minimalist lifestyle. Let's see why making these changes could be the key to achieving financial independence and living the life you desire. How to achieve financial independence without earning more. The key to achieving financial independence isn't about earning more, but spending with greater intention. If you can reduce your living costs, simplify your lifestyle, and invest wisely, you can achieve financial independence much faster than you think. What is the power of passive income? One of the most important steps toward financial independence is building sources of passive income. Whether it's investing in real estate, stocks, or starting an online business, passive income allows you to generate earnings while focusing on other aspects of your life. By wisely investing your savings, you can create assets that generate income to support your financial goals without the need for a 9-to-5 job. Why are smart investments important? Investing is essential for building wealth. Start by saving a portion of your income each month and investing it in low-risk instruments like index funds, real estate, or dividend-paying stocks. Over time, these investments will grow, allowing you to achieve financial independence and secure your future. The importance of investing in an energy-efficient home. A home is not truly functional if, despite being beautiful, it can't handle daily challenges. What's the point of a super cool sofa if during winter you become an ice cube because there's no heating? Or if a simple power outage causes everything to crash? That's why investing in an energy-efficient home is crucial. A home that isn't solid, energy independent, and capable of managing its resources is an investment that risks becoming wasted money. Imagine a house that, in case of emergency, doesn't know how to react. Without energy, without water, vulnerable to fires, earthquakes, or floods. Such a house isn't just a bad investment. It's a burden that will cost you much more in the long run. So be careful. Minimalism isn't enough. It's better to have a home that can take care of itself. Conclusion: it's about spending more intentionally. In conclusion, financial independence isn't about earning a higher income, but learning to spend more intentionally, reduce unnecessary expenses, and make smarter choices about where to live. Whether it's moving to a more affordable country, downsizing your home, or adopting a minimalist lifestyle, there are many ways to reduce costs and achieve the financial freedom you desire. By being strategic with your money and focused on your financial goals, you can create the life of freedom and security you've always dreamed of. In the description, you'll find all the resources to create your energy-efficient home. It's like building a fortress that protects you from any storm, making you independent and secure. Discover how to make your home a true oasis of autonomy, ready to support you in any situation. How can you save energy, money, and time? The ship, house, and mountain example. If your goal is financial independence, every change in your life is like starting a new journey. Moving to a more affordable country is like finding calm waters for your ship, while building a self-sufficient home is like steering a vessel that can sail anywhere without running out of fuel. Embracing minimalism and frugality is like a mountain climber who, step by step, drops weight and gets closer to the summit. Every step in the right direction lightens your journey. If you're ready to change your lifestyle to something lighter, cheaper, and more independent, you can finally live like the true captain of your financial life. Financial freedom isn't a mirage, it's the ship setting sail, ready to cruise calm seas. So, what is the blue ocean of financial freedom? Sailing away from the Red Sea of financial worries. Imagine you're a ship captain. You left a crowded port where ships like yours constantly crash against the high waves of the Red Sea of financial worries. Every wave is a financial problem, an unexpected bill, an unplanned expense, or fear your paycheck won't cover everything. That's the Red Sea. Fierce competition, constant risk, and living costs that drown you like a stormy sea. Now imagine you found a new route the blue ocean of financial freedom. It's a vast, calm ocean where your ship sails freely without fearing overwhelming waves. This blue ocean is a landscape of abundant resources, where you don't fight storms but simply let the wind of mindful planning carry you. In the Red Sea, the fight for financial survival. In the Red Sea, every day is a battle. You compete with other ships to find a safe route. Every expense, every surprise hits you like a wave pushing you further from your goal. You fight the inflation winds blowing against you and the vortex of daily expenses pulling you deeper and deeper. Example, think about the cost of living in crowded cities. Living in a big city, your boat, your life, is constantly stressed by traffic, bills, and high rent. Every month, you never have enough money to enjoy a real vacation or make conscious choices for the future. Every euro slips away like sand through your fingers, and you struggle to plant roots in fertile ground. The competition is ruthless, with a real estate market forcing you to pay exorbitant prices and future pension uncertainty tossing you around aimlessly. It's like your ship is always on turbulent waters with no safe harbor in sight. The blue ocean, free sailing from financial worries. Now imagine leaving that Red Sea. You decide to move to a country with a lower cost of living, like Portugal or Albania. Sailing in the blue ocean, you're now in calm waters. Monthly expenses drop drastically, rent is cheaper, and quality of life improves. The money you save each month is like favorable winds pushing you further from a life of anxiety and stress. Another example, think of the self-sufficient home as the lighthouse guiding your ship. Building a self-sufficient home is another step to reach the blue ocean. You no longer depend on electricity meters, skyrocketing bills, or fear of sudden blackouts. Your personal lighthouse, your self-sufficient home, lets you sail calmly without fear of sinking into darkness. When winds blow hard and waters get rough, you can count on your home for shelter. Solar energy, wind turbines, and rainwater harvesting systems are your safety gear. You control your resources like a captain who always knows where to find them without relying on others. The beauty of this blue ocean, you not only reduce costs, but you're no longer vulnerable to energy system fluctuations. With a self-sufficient system, you've broken the economic chains tying you to the Red Sea. Energy independence is like sailing without fear of storms. Your home is a safe harbor, protected from external troubles. This is your new horizon. Change your mindset and embrace freedom. The blue ocean isn't just a place, it's a mindset. Changing your approach to life and adopting minimalism and frugality is like learning to sail with a lighter anchor. Imagine lightening your ship's load by throwing overboard everything you don't need. What remains helps you navigate smoothly. Every time you skip an impulsive purchase or unnecessary expense, your ship gets lighter and the wind pushes you faster toward your desired future. One more example. Think of minimalism as a compass. Adopting minimalism is like having a precise compass guiding you through calm, safe waters. Instead of accumulating things that weigh you down, you focus on what's essential for your journey. Every step toward a simpler life brings you closer to full financial independence. Imagine no longer chained to frivolous expenses, fewer things, fewer worries. Frugality is your sail, harnessing the wind of wisdom and helping you make the right decisions. Every small saving is like a reflection of light on the blue ocean's water, bringing you closer to your destination. So, how can you sail toward financial independence? Because this is a life-changing journey. When you finally reach the blue ocean, the feeling of financial independence is like a gentle breeze caressing your face. Your ship, once trapped between the waves of the Red Sea, now glides effortlessly wherever and whenever you want. No fear of sinking, because your journey is supported by mindful resource management and wise choices you made along the way. In this blue ocean, you no longer need to battle dangers, anxieties, and exhausting competition. You've moved into a territory of financial peace where every wave you meet is an opportunity to grow. Instead of fighting the wind and waves, you've learned to use them to your advantage. What do you see on your blue horizon? Freedom, conscious habits, and autonomy. Ultimately, achieving financial independence is like sailing the calm, endless waters of a blue ocean. Every decision, every course change brings you closer to freedom, making you immune to the storms of the Red Sea. Moving to a lower-cost country, choosing a self-sufficient home, and embracing minimalism are major steps to sail toward a future where control is in your hands. The blue ocean of financial freedom is a place of infinite opportunities, and though the journey can be challenging, it's immensely rewarding. Every step you take moves you further from the turbulent waves of the Red Sea and closer to the safe shore of security, peace of mind, and financial prosperity. Ready to sail toward your financial freedom? Don't wait any longer to change your life's course. Every small step you take now brings you closer to that calm ship sailing the blue ocean of financial security. If you want to learn how to move to countries with a lower cost of living, build a self-sufficient home, and adopt a minimalist lifestyle, all the resources to start your journey are in the description below. Discover how to build a lighter life full of opportunities. Here you'll find all the tools to take your next step toward economic independence. Don't let the Red Sea of worries hold you back. It's time to set sail. In the description, find everything you need to create your home as a self-sufficient refuge. It's a ship that takes you far without relying on the wind, actually using its energy to sail calm waters. Discover how to have a home that's not only safe and independent, but also sailing toward a sustainable future. Financial freedom and spending awareness. Every coin is a choice. How unconscious spending drains your financial freedom. Making informed decisions about how you spend your money is crucial for achieving financial independence. Every purchase, no matter how small, contributes to your financial future. Unconscious spending, driven by habits, emotions, or social pressures, can prevent you from reaching your financial goals and achieving true freedom. To achieve financial freedom, it's essential to be aware of where and how you spend. Start making smarter choices today and watch your wealth grow over time. 1. Introduction. The story of one coin. Imagine for a moment that every coin in your wallet is like a tiny seed. You can plant it and watch it grow, or you can throw it away and let it wither. That single euro, which may seem insignificant today, can be the start of something big, or just a forgotten crumb in the sands of consumerism. It's not the big expenses that destroy the future, but the small daily distractions. 2. The invisible value of money. Many see money as something to spend for immediate pleasure, but money has an invisible value, a hidden potential. Every coin can become an investment that generates interest, a building block for your financial security, a direction toward freedom. Example, Anne buys a $3.50 coffee every morning. That's about $105 per month. In a year, that's over $1,200. If that money were invested with an average annual return of 6% over 10 years, it could be worth around $1,600 or $1,800. So, that daily coffee costs much more than it seems. Necessary versus unnecessary expenses. Where does the change begin? We all have inevitable expenses: food, housing, bills. But the real problem arises when we confuse desire with need. Metaphor, the wallet guardian. Imagine there's an invisible guardian in your wallet. Every time you spend, he asks, "Is this really necessary, or are you seeking instant gratification?" The key is to train this inner guardian to become stronger than advertisements, trends, and impulses. 4. The garden metaphor. Cultivate your financial future. Your financial life is like a personal garden. Every coin you save or invest is a seed you plant. Some will grow into fruitful trees, others into useless weeds. 2 gardeners, 2 outcomes. Mark spends every coin as soon as he earns it. By month's end, his garden is barren. Hetty saves even just 10% of her salary. After a few years, her garden is full of useful plants, fruit trees, and a blooming vegetable patch. It's not about how much you earn, but how you cultivate what you have. Rule 5. Opportunity cost. What are you giving up? Every time you spend money on something, you're saying no to something else. That's the rule of opportunity cost. Example, spending $500 on a new phone might mean giving up a weekend getaway or not starting a small emergency fund. Every coin is a door that opens or a window that closes. The choice is yours. 6. Common expenses that take away your freedom. Examples. Some normal expenses can quietly drain thousands of euros from your future. Here's how. Expense monthly cost. Yearly impact smart alternative unused subscriptions. Can 12 of 144 fills cancel or share with others? Excessive food delivery, 100, 1,200. Cook simple meals at home. Impulse shopping, 200, 2,000, 400. Wait 30 days before buying. 7. the psychology of impulsive spending. We live in a culture that pushes us to buy to feel better. The problem? That satisfaction is usually short-lived. Mental experiment. Ask yourself every time, will this item improve my life in 6 months? What about in 5 years? If the answer is no, you're likely just chasing short-term gratification. Master your mind, not your cravings. That's real financial power. 8. Financial minimalism. Live better with less. Financial minimalism isn't about sacrifice. It's about returning to what truly matters. Think of it like clearing weeds from a path so you can finally see where you're going. Benefits: more mental clarity, less debt-related stress, greater control over your time, freedom to say no to a job you dislike, less clutter, more freedom. That's the power of living intentionally. 9. Every coin is a building block. Create your financial independence. Every time you save or invest, you're building. Each coin is a brick in your house of freedom. A house is built one brick at a time. No one builds it in a day. But if you start today, in a year you could already have the first floor complete. Start small, stay consistent, build the life you deserve. 10. Practical strategies. From big spender to freedom builder. Turn your money habits around with simple, powerful steps. First point, the 24-hour rule. Wait 1 day before making any non-essential purchase. Chances are the urge will disappear. Second point, zero-based budgeting. Give every coin a job. If it doesn't have a purpose, it's likely to be wasted. Third point, save first, not later. Automate your savings and treat it like a fixed expense. Pay yourself first. Fourth point, invest in financial education money spent on learning how to manage money. Just high return investment. Build smart habits today and watch your freedom grow tomorrow. 11. Long-term vision. Where do you want to be in 10 years? Think of your future as a distant destination. Every coin you spend today is either a detour or a step in the right direction. Building wealth is a journey, not a race. The earlier you start, the farther you'll go. Your vision today shapes your reality tomorrow. Stay focused. 12. Let's recap. The daily choice. Every day, you face a simple choice. Spend on something that fades away, or invest in something that lasts. Every coin you save is a vote for your future freedom. Every unnecessary purchase is a step back from financial independence. Small choices today shape the life you live tomorrow. Choose wisely. Start today. Analyze your spending, make conscious choices, and begin building your financial freedom. Share this article with anyone who wants to live better with less. In the description, you'll find all the info to discover your self-sufficient home in the best locations. Imagine living in an exclusive corner of the world where your home is not only independent and secure, but also perfectly in harmony with nature and the beauty around you. This isn't just a home, it's a lifestyle choice that offers you true autonomy, comfort, security, and freedom. Embrace minimalism and frugality, a path to a lighter, more prepared life. Imagine you're a mountain climber ascending a steep peak. Every step brings you closer to the summit, but carrying too much weight makes the journey harder and slower. Minimalism and frugality are like dropping the unnecessary load, making your path to financial freedom lighter and more manageable. Minimalism doesn't mean living with nothing. It means living with only what truly matters. It's about redefining your mental landscape, where everything you own has a purpose and value. By embracing minimalism, you shift your focus from collecting stuff to collecting memories, meaningful experiences, and peace of mind. For example, instead of owning 10 jackets you never wear, you choose one high-quality jacket that lasts for years. That simple shift helps your wallet too. You avoid impulse purchases and become more intentional with your spending. Frugality, on the other hand, is the art of spending wisely without sacrificing comfort or falling into the trap of greed. Every euro saved is a building block in the foundation of your financial independence. Think of it as constructing a strong, resilient home where each smart financial decision brings you closer to a life free of financial stress. In the description, you'll find everything you need to secure your self-sufficient home in the most desirable locations. It's like choosing fertile ground to plant the seeds of your future, a home that grows in autonomy, surrounded by beauty, stability, and sustainability. Discover how we can help you not just buy a house, but create your ideal independent retreat, where every detail is designed to support your freedom and peace of mind. How to overcome the need for compromise when choosing a less expensive home. 8 smart strategies to gain freedom without sacrifice. You might be thinking, okay, I want to make the most of my resources, but I also don't want to give up a high quality of life. So, what now? In other words, how can you overcome the feeling of compromise when choosing a more affordable home? Making this kind of decision often requires a full strategy, one that embraces the idea of compromise with a new perspective. Understanding the long-term benefits is key to making smarter, more conscious financial decisions. How to overcome the need for compromise. When choosing a less expensive home, what's the real compromise dilemma? When it comes to buying or even renting a home, many people face a tough choice. Opting for a lower-cost home often brings with it a sense of sacrifice. It might feel like you're giving up something important like space, comfort, or a prime location in exchange for greater financial freedom. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to feel like a loss. Let's explore how to shift that mindset by embracing efficiency, sustainability, and intentional living. We'll break it down into 8 smart strategies, because to truly overcome the need for compromise, you must realize that less space or convenience doesn't automatically mean less happiness. In fact, a smaller or more affordable home can open the door to a more secure, satisfying, and financially free future. Point 1. The psychology of compromise. Why does compromise feel so uncomfortable? Before we can learn how to overcome the need for compromise, we need to understand why the very idea of compromise often feels negative. The key lies in one powerful word: loss. When you choose a smaller or more affordable home, your brain is wired to perceive it as a loss. Society often equates more space and more luxury with more happiness, but that's just an illusion. In truth, choosing a smaller home can actually enhance your quality of life, especially if you're driven by a bigger purpose like financial freedom and a simpler, more intentional lifestyle. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're on a ship sailing toward your island of financial freedom. The bigger the ship, the more money, energy, and time it takes to operate. A smaller ship is easier to steer, cheaper to maintain, and gets you to your goal faster and with more freedom. Need a historical parallel? Think of Christopher Columbus's caravels, small, smart, wind-powered ships that crossed the ocean quickly centuries ago. They weren't massive cruise liners, but they got the job done brilliantly. Point 2. Embrace minimalism. Less space, more freedom. Let's get back to the core idea. Minimalism is one of the best ways to overcome the feeling of compromise when choosing a smaller or more affordable home. Instead of seeing it as a sacrifice, see it as an opportunity for radical simplification, and that's no small thing. The minimalist philosophy teaches us, the more things you own, the more time and energy they require. Instead of chasing extra space to store unused stuff, embrace a smaller but more meaningful living space. Find your own version of the caravel, compact, efficient, and ready to sail you toward freedom. Practical example, a smaller home can be intelligently designed to maximize every inch. For instance, a compact living room with multifunctional furniture like a sofa bed or a wall-mounted desk helps save both space and money. Living in a smaller space also allows you to focus more on experiences over possessions. Quick reality check, minimalism alone isn't enough. It's better to live in a home that can take care of itself. When we think of a minimalist home, we often imagine clean lines, a few well-chosen items, and an elegant design. But minimalism isn't just aesthetics. Stopping at the surface is like polishing a car's exterior without checking if the engine works. As we often say in our videos, a home isn't truly functional if it looks great but can't handle real-world challenges. What's the point of a designer couch if you're freezing in winter because you have no heating, or if one blackout leaves your home powerless? A true minimalist home should be safe and solid, built to resist earthquakes, fires, or floods. Energy independent, so you're not relying on the grid during emergencies. Water self-sufficient with rainwater collection and filtration systems. Minimalism starts from the ground up, literally. Like a tree needs deep roots to grow, your minimalist home must be resilient and self-sufficient before it can be truly freeing. Final takeaway? Minimalism is not just about owning less, it's about building smarter. Let's not just declutter our rooms, but design homes that take care of themselves and the people inside them. Only then does minimalism truly make sense. Point 3. Discover the power of saving, how a smaller home can transform your life. One of the biggest advantages of choosing a smaller or more affordable home is the financial freedom it brings. By reducing housing costs, you free up money to invest, save, or spend on life-enhancing experiences. Imagine freeing yourself from the burden of a high mortgage and instead gaining the freedom to invest in your future, like an emergency fund, real estate, or stock market opportunities. Think of it this way: choosing a smaller home is like playing a smarter card game. The fewer cards you hold, the faster you can play. The more money you save each month, the quicker you can build capital to make winning financial moves. Point 4. Downsizing is a journey towards simplicity. Don't see downsizing as a limitation, see it as a strategic move. Letting go of extra rooms and excess stuff can actually bring clarity, order, and peace to your life. Choosing a smaller home can help you align with your values: sustainability, freedom, intentional living. Practical example: living in a smaller apartment reduces heating and cooling expenses, while also making it less likely that you'll accumulate unnecessary clutter. Less stuff equal fewer expenses on furniture, decor, and renovations. Downsizing is not giving up. It's trading quantity for quality and gaining a life with more focus, purpose, and peace. Point 5. Location is more valuable than square footage. In real estate, location is everything. When opting for a smaller or less expensive home, you might think you're sacrificing a great location, but that doesn't have to be true. Choosing a smaller home in a better location can offer huge lifestyle and financial benefits: closer to public transportation, near your workplace, convenient access to stores, parks, or schools. Think of it this way: if your home is a mountain, location is the peak. The better the position, the faster and more efficiently you can climb toward your financial goals. Point 6. Invest in quality, not quantity. Many people believe that a bigger or more expensive house automatically means a better lifestyle. But in reality, the true value of a home lies in its quality, design, and functionality, not in its square footage. A well-designed small home with smart room layout and efficient use of space can provide everything you need without the waste. Practical example: a compact yet well-equipped kitchen can be more functional than a huge one that's rarely used. With a smaller home, you can focus on high-quality features, such as eco-friendly building materials, lower long-term maintenance costs, better energy efficiency. Choose smart, sustainable living over excess, because quality always beats quantity. Point 7. The power of time. Save time by living smaller. Living in a smaller home doesn't just save money, it also saves your most valuable asset: time. Less space equal less time spent on cleaning and maintenance. This means more time to focus on what truly matters: family, career, personal growth. Imagine this: your home is like a sailboat. The less weight you carry, the more stable and free you are to navigate through life's storms. Or think of it as a garden. Trimming the excess is like pruning dead branches. Only then can your life grow strong and thrive, soaking up the sun and water with purpose and efficiency. Point 8. How to conquer the fear of compromise. Many people feel fear or resistance at the idea of downsizing, but it's essential to understand that a temporary sense of loss can lead to long-term gain. Choosing to live smaller may seem like a sacrifice, but the rewards are far greater. Financial freedom, simpler lifestyle, better long-term security. Overcoming the fear of compromise is a key milestone in your financial mindset transformation, because what feels like giving something up often turns out to be the gateway to a better, freer life. So, how can you break free from the idea of compromise and embrace a new life vision? Overcoming the need for compromise when choosing a smaller or more affordable home means embracing a mindset of freedom, efficiency, and intention. It's not about giving something up. It's about gaining more: mental clarity, financial freedom, a higher quality of life. Downsizing allows you to invest in your future and focus on what truly matters: a smaller home can be the key to a more meaningful, fulfilling, and sustainable lifestyle. Find everything you need to secure your self-sufficient home in the most desirable locations. Imagine living in a home that's not just independent and secure, but also offers stunning views, an environment that makes you feel in tune with the world, smart design that respects nature. With a strategic location and an eco-friendly structure, your new home becomes a resilient retreat, perfect for anyone seeking a more peaceful, sustainable, and empowered way of life. Let's get to the heart of the matter. It's time to talk about where you live. Now we dive into the central topic, your home, for the final part of this video. You choose where you live, so you choose how you live. Do you know the hidden impact of your home? In the next part of the video, we'll guide you step by step through a complete 360-degree method, not just about what you buy, but how you shape your life, starting from where you choose to live it. Many of us focus on small daily expenses, the gym membership, another paid app, Friday night takeout, and forget that your home is one of the most impactful, long-term, and life-shaping decisions you'll ever make. Your home doesn't just shelter you, it defines your routine, your finances, your well-being, and your future. Your home is the frame that defines the painting. Imagine your life as a painting. All your actions, choices, and dreams form the image. The home you live in is the frame. It can enhance the picture, support it, or limit it. Living in an oversized home in an expensive area can 1. Drain your finances, 2. Increase commute time, 3. Expose you to greater risks, such as blackouts or interruptions to essential services. Speaking of risks, make sure to watch our video on blackouts in the Iberian Peninsula. It will open your eyes to how much your home's location and structure affect your personal resilience and safety. Choose your home like an architect of your life. It's not just about square meters or interior design. It's about energy, logistics, sustainability, and your future. Living in a smaller, well-designed home in a more affordable yet strategic location can lead to more savings to invest in what truly matters, less stress and more free time. Greater autonomy in case of emergencies. Every housing decision creates a domino effect. It impacts your bills, your lifestyle, and your long-term opportunities. So, what can you expect next? Coming up in the video, we'll walk you through practical step-by-step guidance to help you. 1. Evaluate your current housing situation. 2. Choose strategically where to live based on financial, energy, and logistical criteria. 3. Prepare for a more stable, secure, and free future. Because a home isn't just a roof over your head, it's the foundation from which every life project begins. Choose wisely and everything can change. Keep watching the full video to discover how to transform your home into your most powerful ally. And don't miss our deep dive video on blackouts. Sometimes true freedom begins with a location choice. Your home choice has a massive impact on your life, safety, and financial freedom. Let me walk you through 8 key points to help you understand how the home you live in can transform your future, from expenses and security to financial freedom. Every home is a life choice. Have you ever considered that where you live isn't just a place, but a lever that influences every aspect of your life? It's not just about personal finance or minimalism. Beyond simple consumer choices, it's about reflecting on how the home you choose can impact your safety, expenses, emotional well-being, and future financial freedom. Yes, you heard right, because it's not just about square footage or location, it's about long-term life strategies. If that seems exaggerated, we invite you to watch until the end. We'll guide you step by step to help you rethink your living space as a powerful tool to build autonomy, savings, and security. The home you choose today can be the net that protects you tomorrow, or the ballast that prevents you from moving forward. We want to help you discover how your housing choice influences your lifestyle and spending habits, how to prevent serious problems related to future events like blackouts, energy crises, isolation, or unexpected expenses, what smart choices you can make to live better, spend less, and live more freely. And if you want a real-world example, check out our deep dive on the blackout in the Iberian Peninsula, an extreme situation that clearly shows how your home can make all the difference in times of crisis. These are the 8 key points. Follow along with us. Point 1. Your home is the frame of your life's picture. Imagine your life as a painting. Every habit, dream, and decision is a brushstroke, but a painting can't stand on its own. It needs a frame. That frame is your home. If the frame is too big, it wobbles. If it's too tight, it suffocates the artwork. If it's poorly built, the canvas bends and warps. Your home isn't just a physical space. It's the container for your energy, thoughts, dreams, and tin. Many believe financial change starts by skipping your morning coffee or shopping less. But the real transformation begins when you stop taking your home for granted. Here's a real-life example. 2 lifestyles, 2 homes, 2 outcomes. Sophie lives downtown in a 2-room apartment for $900 a month. She commutes 40 minutes to work, spends another $150 a month on fuel, and loses 1.5 hours every day stuck in traffic. William chose a home just outside the city. $550 a month rent, solar panels, a small garden, and he works remotely. With the same salary, William saves $500 a month, enjoys more free time, and lives more sustainably and resiliently. The difference? The frame. The home. Point 2. What's the real financial impact of your home? When it comes to money, we often think about how much we earn. But the real question is, how much does it actually cost you to live where you live? This goes beyond rent or mortgage. It includes fixed expenses, utilities, condo fees, car taxes if you need to drive daily, hidden costs, commuting, parking, maintenance, lost time, because time is money, vulnerability to unexpected events, blackouts, floods, energy crises. Here's a concrete example. Scenario 1, urban city center, rent $1,000 a month, condo fees $120, bills, electricity, gas, water $180, car expenses, fuel, parking, maintenance $300 a month, time lost in traffic 2 hours day, 40 hours month, 1 full work week. Total monthly cost over $1,600 plus lost time. Scenario 2, self-sufficient home outside the city. Rent or mortgage $600 a month, low expenses thanks to solar panels, pellet stove, well water $80, no car needed, works from home, lower overall expenses. Total monthly cost about $700 plus time saved. In just 1 year, scenario 2 saves you around $11,000 net. Over 10 years, over $100,000 saved. And with that money you can invest, build an emergency fund, travel, educate yourself, and transform your life. Point 3. Real life examples. Housing choices that change everything. Every home tells a story. Here are 3 real cases showing how a housing decision can transform a life. Case 1. The right neighborhood. Trap. Lucy and David, 30, chose to live in a trendy neighborhood in a big European city. Small loft, $1,200 a month. After 3 years, they were stressed, broke, and had little time to enjoy the city. They moved to a historic Italian village, work remotely, bought a home with a low mortgage, and now save 40% of their income. Case 2. From city studio to self-sufficient cottage, Daniel, a freelance developer, left a big European city for Portugal. He bought a small house with land, installed solar panels, and collects rainwater. During the 2025 blackout, while many were in the dark, he had light, water, and heating. I've never spent less or lived better, he says today. Case 3. A life-saving choice. Lily, a single mom, lived in a crowded, unsafe suburban condo. After a home burglary, she moved to a small village with a strong neighbor support network. Today she has lower expenses and, most importantly, feels safer. Not all homes just cost money, some cost peace of mind or security. Point 4. Homes and safety. Anticipate risks. Prepare in advance. A home isn't just a place to decorate. It's your first line of defense in a crisis. Want an example? Prolonged blackouts, water shortages, climate emergencies, traffic lockdowns? Check out our deep dive on the 2025 Iberian Peninsula blackout, a real event that left millions without power for days. We were there and experienced it firsthand. Which homes are most vulnerable? Large apartment complexes without energy autonomy. Homes reliant on elevators or electric pumps. Densely populated areas with limited access to basic resources. Which homes are safest? Small independent buildings. Houses with alternative energy sources, solar panels, wood stoves. Water collection systems, home gardens, wells. Preparing isn't about expecting the worst. It's about being ready to live well even when everything stops. Point 5. The power of conscious downsizing. Live less, live better. We live in a world that pushes us to want more. Bigger homes, fully loaded kitchens, rooms we rarely use. But more space doesn't automatically mean more freedom. Often it means more debt, more upkeep, and more stress. Downsizing isn't about sacrifice, it's about simplification. Think of it like a hiking backpack. If you fill it with unnecessary stuff, you'll get tired faster and might never reach the summit. A home that's too big for your real needs is just a backpack weighed down by extra baggage. Downsizing your space can bring greater awareness of what you truly need, lower fixed costs, more order and peace of mind, higher energy efficiency, and a smaller environmental footprint. A smaller home equals a bigger future. A compact, well-designed, self-sufficient home can give you more financial breathing room. Margin equals freedom. Freedom to work less, choose better, and change your life without suffocating limits. Point 6. Step-by-step strategies to choose where to live. This point involves a 5-step journey we call steps A, B, C, D, and E. These steps help you analyze and improve your living situation, whether you want to stay put, relocate, or plan a future change. Step A, calculate the real cost of your home, make a complete budget, rent or mortgage payments, utilities, transportation expenses, maintenance costs, local taxes, time lost commuting, and calculate its value in money. Write everything down. You'll be surprised. Step B, assess your self-sufficiency. Ask yourself, could I heat my home if the power goes out? Would I have access to water in an emergency? Do I have food sources nearby or space to grow my own? Is my home resilient or fragile in a crisis? Step C, explore alternatives. Even if you can't move right now, start researching. Less central areas with good services, small towns offering incentives, self-sufficient homes or low-cost living, co-housing or shared living spaces. Approach your search like an investment project, not an escape plan. Step D, engage your network, talk with friends, family, colleagues. Many are on the same journey. Sharing info, opportunities, and solutions is a valuable resource. Step E, take gradual action. You don't need to change everything overnight, but you can start today by reducing consumption, planning a move, building a transition fund, learning about home self-sufficiency. Every step toward mindful living is a step toward greater freedom. Point 7. Powerful questions to evaluate your living situation. Ask yourself these questions honestly. The answers might surprise you. If I lost my job today, how long could I sustain my current home? Is the area where I live safe during energy or environmental emergencies? How much free time do I lose every day because of my home's location? Does my home help me save money or force me to spend more? Am I paying for status and appearances or for real value and comfort? Do I really need all this space? What's holding me back from changing, and how much does staying put cost me? Answering these questions is like setting an inner compass. It helps you understand where you are today and where you can go tomorrow. Point 8. Now that you've seen how your home impacts every aspect of your life, don't stop here. Check the description to find solutions for specific strategies to make your home more efficient and secure, practical ideas to save money every month, in-depth insights on blackouts, crises, and resilient solutions. Also, watch this video, Blackout in the Iberian Peninsula, what happened and what we can learn. Drop a comment below. What type of home do you live in today? Have you ever thought about changing to save money or live better? What's holding you back, or what are you already doing to improve your situation? Subscribe to the channel. Every week we share practical, insightful, and strategic content on personal finance, mindful minimalism, home self-sufficiency, long-term lifestyle choices. Building a lighter, safer, and freer life is possible. Start with where you live. Check the description for all the info to get your self-sufficient home in the most exclusive locations. Imagine living in a place that not only offers energy, independence, and safety, but also gives you breathtaking views and the perfect environment to thrive. Your new home isn't just a refuge, It's an investment in quality of life and self-sufficiency in a location that will make you feel at home wherever you are. Downsize your home. Less space, more savings. There's one simple and straightforward path you can choose if it's the right one for you. Downsize your home. Less space, more savings. Over time, our lifestyle evolves. Maybe the kids have grown up and flown the nest, or your routine has changed for other reasons. At that point, does it still make sense to occupy a house full of unused spaces? Downsizing your home can dramatically impact your life flow. Less space, more savings. Life seasons change, and so do our priorities. That house once full of life and rooms, is it still right for you today? Downsizing is a smart way to spend more wisely with greater care and achieve financial independence. You might not need as much space as you think. Actually, smaller homes offer many benefits. 1. Cut monthly expenses. A smaller home means lower rent or mortgage, less money spent on utilities, and reduced maintenance costs. Downsizing could free up thousands of euros per year, money you could invest or save. It's not a radical decision, it's a strategic move to create more budget space. 2. Embrace minimalism for financial freedom. Minimalism isn't just about physical clutter. It's about freeing yourself from material attachments and focusing on what truly matters. By adopting a minimalist lifestyle, you save money on furniture, decorations, and other unnecessary expenses. Once, every room had a purpose, every corner told a story. Now that the kids are grown or life has taken a new direction, it's natural to ask, does all this space still serve a purpose, or is it just a burden to manage? Minimalism can also extend to other areas, like downsizing your wardrobe, simplifying meal planning, or prioritizing experiences over material possessions. In conclusion, you don't need to earn more. You need to spend smarter. The road to financial independence isn't just about making more money. It's about using what you already have more wisely. And if you want a new, right-sized, self-sufficient home that leads you to true financial freedom, check out the link in the description. Discover how to get your self-sufficient home, designed to protect you and your family in the best locations. Imagine living in a home that's not only beautiful, but a real fortress against emergencies. Whether it's an earthquake, fire, or flood, a self-sufficient home isn't just an economic choice. It's a life choice. In an increasingly unpredictable world, your family's safety comes first, and a home that withstands life's challenges is an investment that brings peace of mind and protection. It's not just about saving money, it's about ensuring your refuge is a safe place where you can live worry-free. Let's get back to minimalism. What does a true minimalist home really mean? True minimalism, more than empty rooms, it's living safely and sustainably. True minimalism isn't just about having empty rooms or fewer things, it's a deeper mindset, building a sustainable, safe life in harmony with your surroundings. It's not only about removing the excess, but choosing a strong, resilient home prepared for life's unexpected challenges. Real deep minimalism starts with the basics, the security and sustainability of your home and life. What does minimalism really mean? Minimalism is often misunderstood. Most people think it's about empty rooms or bare furnishings, but true minimalism goes beyond aesthetics. It's about functionality, preparedness, and the quality of your life. Imagine a home that could collapse in an earthquake, go dark and cold during a blackout, or flood when it rains heavily. These are the real minimalism issues we should tackle before worrying about how many possessions we have. The foundation of a minimalist life guarantees you safety, stability, and resilience. Without these, everything else is meaningless. Home safety is the foundation of true minimalism. We spend 90% of our time at home, so if your house isn't safe, nothing else really matters. A home that can't withstand natural disasters or unexpected problems becomes a source of stress instead of peace. Imagine investing all your energy and money into a home that collapses during an earthquake. Not only do you lose your investment, but you also put your life and your loved ones' lives at risk. Home safety must be your top priority before anything else. A simple example, you might live in a minimalist home with few possessions, but if that home lacks a solid structure or proper emergency preparations, like proper safety measures, your minimalism could turn into a trap. Minimalism and sustainability, preparing for the future. True minimalism goes beyond immediate safety. It's about preparing for the future. A true minimalist thinks long-term sustainability by choosing a home that not only withstands natural disasters but is also self-sufficient, eco-friendly, and energy efficient. Imagine a home that generates solar energy and collects rainwater. This isn't just an aesthetic luxury, it's a conscious choice for a safer, more independent future. Picture living in a house that protects you from unpredictable events, not just blackouts, but also earthquakes or floods. Such a home is an investment in your well-being and peace of mind. Beyond seismic safety and choosing flood-free locations, here are concrete ways minimalism can be both sustainable and secure. Solar panels and photovoltaic systems reduce energy consumption, help the environment, and shield you from rising energy costs. Thermal insulation and eco-friendly heating keep your home warmer in winter and cooler in summer while minimizing energy needs. Rainwater harvesting and filtration systems reduce dependence on public water supplies and increase your self-sufficiency. True minimalism isn't just about cutting back, it's about preparing your home to be more self-reliant, ready to face any emergency without anxiety or stress. Resilience, the key to sustainable minimalism. Resilience is a fundamental aspect of minimalism. Imagine facing a long blackout or a snowstorm that blocks all roads. Your home must be strong and ready to support you during these challenges. A house built with durable materials, good thermal insulation, and emergency systems can be the difference between comfort and hardship. Moreover, resilience preparation also means caring for your mental health. Living in a home without proper protections creates stress and anxiety. Minimalism that leaves you feeling vulnerable isn't truly functional. True peace comes from a home that provides safety and security, allowing space for healthy relationships and personal growth. Minimalism, how to face natural disasters with awareness. We can't control natural disasters, but we can prepare for them. True minimalism means being ready for the worst without living in fear. Building a home designed to withstand extreme events is an act of resilience and mindfulness. Earthquake resistance. Homes engineered to endure seismic activity. Flood barriers, drainage systems, and anti-flood pumps. Backup energy systems. Batteries and generators for power outages. Being a true minimalist also means living with confidence, knowing your home can protect you and provide stability, even in times of crisis. True minimalism, safety and functionality first. True minimalism isn't just about aesthetics, it's about quality of life. Your home should be designed to offer maximum safety, functionality, and sustainability. Start with the basics. A house that won't collapse, won't leave you in the dark, and won't flood. Everything else, extra stuff, decorations, and furniture is just the tip of the iceberg. Investing in a solid, well-prepared home isn't just investing in a place to live, but in a calmer, less stressful life. So, minimalism, sustainability, and long-term safety. True minimalism starts with protecting the basics. Your home should be more than just a place to sleep. It must be a safe refuge against any unexpected event. Before worrying about clearing rooms of unnecessary items, make sure your home won't collapse, go dark, or flood. Only then can you enjoy authentic minimalism that lets you focus on what truly matters, the quality of your life, your health, and the well-being of your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more videos that help you live with less, better, and safer. Live better, live safer. Check the description for all the info on how to get your self-sufficient home in the best locations, designed to protect you and your loved ones. Imagine living in a home that's not only beautiful and functional, but also a safe refuge that shields your family from any unexpected event. A self-sufficient home is your best defense against emergencies. Whether it's a blackout, flood, or earthquake, knowing your home is independent and resilient brings peace of mind money can't buy. Your family's safety comes first. A home that protects you is an investment beyond your wallet. It's an investment in life itself. The true freedom of a self-sufficient home. Energy and water without external dependence. Imagine living in a world where you're never dependent on electricity or water bills again. Your home is like a self-sufficient spaceship traveling without the risk of running out of fuel or oxygen. A self-sufficient home is a happy island, far from the storms of blackouts, rising meters, and monthly bills. Buying or building a self-sufficient home isn't just an eco-friendly move, it's a smart financial decision. Imagine solar panels on your roof, a rainwater collection tank, and a geothermal energy system that taps into natural resources without costing you an extra cent every month. The benefits go beyond direct savings. It's like unlocking a superpower that frees you from worrying about climate change, energy supply issues, or blackout risks, like the recent power outages that hit the Iberian Peninsula and beyond. For example, Spain, Portugal, and southern France face serious blackout problems due to insufficient grid capacity in some regions. Being self-sufficient makes you immune to these challenges, allowing you to live peacefully even during crises. Instead of suffering external fluctuations, your home becomes a fortress protecting you from economic storms and giving you the freedom to live independently, drastically reducing your monthly expenses. A self-sufficient home is not just an investment in energy, but an investment in freedom and stability. You'll never worry about losing access to resources due to external factors. You'll be like a gardener growing your own harvest regardless of the seasons, enjoying the fruits without fear of famine. This is the true key to your financial independence. It's not just about saving or earning more, but about living smart, safe, and sustainable, where every choice is a concrete step toward your freedom. As you know, our YouTube channel is your compass for freedom and security, standing out with a unique and complete approach. We guide you step by step in 2 essential directions to improve your life. 1. Self-sufficient, safe, and independent homes. We provide housing solutions designed for self-sufficiency, perfect for facing energy emergencies, water crises, or simply living fully autonomous. Each home is built to protect what you love, offering comfort, efficiency, and security in natural and strategic settings. A self-sufficient home is life insurance, designed to face emergencies and ensure your family's safety in any situation. Peace of mind is priceless. Investing in a home that puts safety before profit is an act of responsibility and love for your loved ones. 2. Guided and informed international moves. Dreaming of a new life abroad. Our channel is your compass to navigate regulations, emerging destinations, real costs, and concrete opportunities. We help you make informed decisions, avoiding costly mistakes and unnecessary stress. With us, your move won't be a leap into the unknown, but a clear, peaceful, and sustainable journey. In a sea of confusing, shallow content, we offer a solid, personalized guide full of real value. It's not just numbers and stats, but concrete strategies, sustainable visions, and tools to transform your life. If you dream of moving abroad, changing your life, and growing in a new country, our channel is the compass guiding you step by step on your international journey. With our support, your move won't just be a dream, but a reality lived with calm and success. Tools and strategies to change your life, find new global opportunities, and move consciously, avoiding mistakes and stress. Check the description for instructions on how to get your self-sufficient home in the best locations, practical guides for your international move, exclusive resources to plan a safe, smart, and tailored international relocation. The first step to freedom is being informed. The second is to act with courage and awareness. We've created this complete guide with great effort and time, so we kindly ask you to check the description below the video. Whether you're looking for an off-grid home, a country with a low cost of living, or a secure place like a principality or Dubai, everything you need is in the description. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more amazing content. We've worked hard to bring you the best information, and your support means a lot to us. By subscribing and engaging, you help us create even more valuable guides for your journey to finding the perfect place to live. Check the description for links and more details.